All right, Zoe Gryniewicz joins us here on Wisconsin.golf after the U.S. Women's Open final qualifier down here at the Arizona Country Club. First of all, let's just summarize the day. It was designed to be a learning experience for someone who's 16 years old. Was it what kind of learning experience was it for you, Zoe?
It was probably mostly a mental learning experience. I didn't play good, so really staying mentally tough, especially in the heat. 36 holes, it's tough, but it was definitely great. I got to play with a great person, a great pro, and so it was definitely a good learning experience, even if I didn't play my best.
What were your expectations coming down here?
I was expecting to play better, but no, I didn't have many expectations. I just wanted to get out, play outside in warm weather, and hopefully just like get my game back in tune before the season. I didn't have very great expectations.
The course played 6,320 yards. How long was the previous longest course you've ever played? Do you even know?
I don't know, but it'd probably be around 6,100 maybe. So yeah.
Describe the difference playing a course like that this long in these conditions.
My long irons definitely came into play more than normal. I usually have short irons or even wedges in, and I was hitting my 5-iron in on par 4s, and so that was tough. But it was mostly just affected the par 4s for me. The par 3s and the par 5s didn't affect me that much, but the par 4s, they would be like 400 some yards, and I'm like, wow, that's not good.
A long way away, yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like going to the first tee? What was it like getting here this morning? What was the level of nervousness?
I wasn't too nervous, actually. I think I was more nervous like the days before, but I don't know. I was more excited. I was really happy that I got to play this. It was kind of up in the air because I have a test tomorrow that I have to be there for, so we weren't really sure if I was going to get to play. So I was just more excited, more happy, glad to have my dad on the bag, and I wasn't too nervous.
Yes, and for anyone who's wondering whether the two-time state champions at Divine Savior go to class, apparently you do, because you had to come all the way to Arizona to play around your AP final schedule, right?
Yep. I'm heading back tonight, getting there 9 a.m. tomorrow. I have my test at noon. So
what kind of what class is that?
AP Government.
AP Government. What's the one that conflicted with next week in Illinois? You have other finals that that you could have.
Yeah, I have like a lot of just like finals week is coming up, so I have like a lot of studying.
So this just worked out better?
Yeah, this one worked out the best, even though they all were kind of around that time.
Sure. And out there, what will you remember most about the day-to-day?
I think just having my dad on the bag was huge for me today, and I didn't play good, but at some point I was just like, this is done. So we were kind of just had to enjoy ourselves, and this is gonna be a great memory, even though I didn't play good. But
you might have had one really bad hole out of 36?
Yeah, 1 or 2 probably.
I mean,
but
that's not bad, is it?
No, it's not bad, but then there's like a lot of every other hole was like a little bit bad, so it added up. Sure.
And how do you think you use this going forward? You played a course that's longer than any you've played. It's you had Yanni Singh in the group behind you. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, did not know that. Wow. Well, I think it's just gonna make everything else like feel like a breeze. Like I'm not gonna have to play 36 holes every day. I'm not gonna have to play 6,300 yards every day. So I feel like it's just, even though I didn't play good, like it's gonna help my game. It's gonna help my confidence, and to get out here against these great players, and it is very helpful, even though it didn't go as planned.
So you've got like 3 or 4 classmates who'll be doing this next week in Illinois for like the McKennas and that group. What advice do you have for them?
Just enjoy yourself. Don't have too great expectations. Like obviously you're trying to qualify, obviously you're trying to do great, but this is a great experience for anyone involved, especially like high schoolers. So just enjoy yourself, play the best you can, and have a good day. Yeah.
So when you go practice next, what will be something you worked on based about the way things went today?
Putting, speed, and then probably drives. My drives put me in a little bit of bad situations today, but I was kind of nervous coming in for chipping, and chipping was like my best today.
Yeah, so you hit the pin on a couple.
I hit the pin on so many. Yeah. So yeah, probably just putting and long game. I was pretty good about my chipping today. So.
And I mean, I was most impressed with the fact that the longer in the day you went, it seemed like the better you got with the driver. I mean, you piped a couple down the middle here in the last back 9.
Yeah, well, I feel like at that point I was kind of just like, well, I'm trying to make pars, so I'll just hit as hard as I can, and it kind of worked out. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the range.
How about course management and something like this? Did you learn anything about that? And I mean, is it different than playing a course that's much shorter?
Yeah, I mean, everything, like all the bunkers and all the hazards were like right at my distances, which was not fun, but it did make me like have to like think more about I can't just like go for the pin every single time. But that was helpful, even though it didn't work out. Like that's gonna be helpful in the future for me, like having those like obstacles. But
so you're saying there's a golf course designer out there somewhere that had it up for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Back
yes.
in 1946, before
He's like, Zoe Gryniewicz is going to hate playing this course so much. That's what went through his mind, I guarantee it.
That's right. Exactly. Well, Zoe, have a safe flight back. Good luck on your tests.
Thank
and
you.
We'll see you before long.
Thank you.